Hello everyone, my name is Roya and I'm going to tell you all about what books I plan to read during August. So there is an order to this. I'm going to start off by telling you about the multiple books that I'm currently reading right now that I hope to finish reading in the month of August. Then I'm going to tell you about the buddy reads I'll be doing this month, and then I will tell you about the read-alongs and other things that I'm also participating in, and then we will get on to the fabulous TBR jar. The first book that I plan to read during the month of August is one that I'm currently reading, and that is Anne of the Island. I just started reading this at work today. I was listening to it on audiobook, and I'm already like at least a fourth of the way through it, and it's pretty good so far. I definitely think it's shaping up to be better than Anne of Avonlea, which is pretty great. The next book that I'm currently in the middle of is The Other Typist. Now, this is about a typist who meets this other typist who starts working at the same like police precinct as her, and they eventually fall in love, but I haven't gotten to that part. So yay. This is set in the 1920s and it's pretty rad. Next, I'm also about halfway through A Corna's Quest. I started reading this for the biannual bibliothon, but I did not finish it, and then I kind of put it down, but I still have like half the book to go, which is like 150 pages or less, so I am definitely hoping to finish this very soon. Next, I am doing not one, but two buddy reads this month, which I hope work out really well. So firstly, I am still buddy reading the Harry Potter series with Karen from A Simple Cup of Tea. We did not actually get to the third Harry Potter book last month because she had a lot going on and I was having a pretty rough month too, so it all was just fine and dandy. But this month, we are definitely planning to get to Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The other buddy read that I'm doing this month is with Vanessa from Paper Fairy, and we are planning to read Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. This is a big clunker of a book, and I am definitely excited to get into it. The next three books I'm going to talk about are ones that I'm reading as part of Series Summer, which is that thing that Jacqueline from J Book Lover came up with. The whole idea behind that is to pick some series that you want to catch up on this summer. And because August is the last month of the summer, technically, I'm going to try and finish both of the series that I picked that I am still planning on catching up on this summer, because the other ones I kind of gave up on. So the last book that I have to read in the Hyperion Cantos is The Rise of Endymion. I almost said The Fall of Endymion, but that is not what it's called. So I am definitely excited to finally read this. This whole series has been really amazing. And the other series that I'm planning on finishing as part of the series summer thing is the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I just read Mistborn, and I am now going to read The Well of Ascension and The Hero of Ages this month, so yay. And this is seriously shaping up to be a very epic fantasy and sci-fi month, I feel like. The next few books I'm going to read as part of catching up on the Hobbalong read-along, because I was participating in that read-along, but then the third book I could not get a hold of for the longest time because my library just doesn't have it, basically, and that is Assassin's Quest, so obviously I'm going to read this ASAP. I read the first two books as part of the read-along, and I loved them. It was awesome, so I'm very interested in seeing what happens next. And after that, I'm going to continue catching up on that read-along with the next trilogy, which contains Ship of Magic, Mad Ship, and Ship of Destiny. And this copy of Ship of Destiny is basically being held together by like a hair tie, but it's not completely falling apart or anything, so I'm sure I can read it. I got it for free, that's why, like, yeah. And then the next book that I'm supposed to be caught up on by the end of this month as part of that read-along is Fool's Errand, I think it's called. It is the first book in the Tawny Man trilogy, I think, and I have the other two books in that trilogy, but I don't have that one. But thankfully the library does have that one, because as far as Robin Hobb goes, the library just doesn't know what it's doing or something. So that massive pile of books that I really couldn't seem to hold up is what I plan to read this month. So now we are going to see what sort of crazy challenge the TBR jar brings us. Now that there are so few of these left in here, I actually don't remember what any of them are off the top of my head, so this will be a complete surprise. So we're gonna shake this up. Not that we really need to, because whatever I'm gonna pick is gonna be really random anyway. The challenge is a book set somewhere you've never been. I have never been to whatever part of Canada this takes place in. I've only been to Canada one time, and it was to Vancouver, the other Vancouver, the one I don't live in because I live in Vancouver, United States. And I've also never been to Russia. So I believe I'm going to be completing this challenge twofold. So that is 13 books on my TBR for this month already, and at least 9 of them are over 500 pages. So that is definitely a lot of reading this month, and I'm really not completely sure how many of them I'm going to get to, but I'm definitely going to try to read all of these. So anyway, let me know what you plan on reading this month, and I will see you soon with a new video. Bye!